Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today for a new pick a card reading. For anyone that might be new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today we're going to be finding out what is happening for you in the month of April. So crazy that we're already in the month of April. I feel like this year is flying by so fast, you guys. So what we'll do in today's reading is just get some insight into any events, energies, situations of significance presenting themselves to you as you navigate through this upcoming month of April. So, this is going to be a general prediction. So, we're not necessarily reading on a specific category of your life. Rather, we're just going to kind of leave it up to spirit to see what comes through, to see what areas of significance just are naturally highlighted for you. Keep in mind with these predictive style readings that they are just providing you with a snapshot of what's ahead based off of your current energy. So just know that you have free will to make your own choices and decisions, and you are never bound or tied to anything that a tarot reading is saying because the future is never set in stone. If you do want to book a more personal reading, all the details on how you can do so will be linked in the description box down below. All right, let's go ahead and get into our deck selection for today's reading. So starting on the left, we have pile number 1. This is the Magical Dogs Tarot with some rose quartz. For deck number 2, we have the Forest of Enchantment Tarot with some celestite. And then for deck number 3, we have the Chakra Wisdom Tarot with some selenite. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your upcoming month of April and what's ahead for you. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below where you'll find the timestamp that will skip you straight away to your reading. See you there? Hey there, Pile 1. If you guys picked out this rose quartz palm stone with the Magical Dogs Tarot, let's go ahead and see what is happening for you in this upcoming month of April. So I'm going to begin with getting some tarot messages just to kind of see what events, energies, people of significance are presenting themselves to you as you guys navigate through the month. And we're going to kind of get these events and energies in order of occurrence. So from the beginning of the month of April to the middle till the end. So let's see. So we have the Magician card reversed. Mid-month, we have the Shaman, which is the Hierophant card. And then we have Judgment. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, the Fool reversed. So it seems like there's an undertone here of maybe a little bit of a false start. Maybe you guys, and actually, I feel like you guys are kind of like on the verge of some sort of a new beginning in your life, especially with the Judgment card being here and the Magician reversed. And so I'm kind of feeling like there's this undertone of maybe like hesitancy or fear around taking a leap of faith into something new. So let's get some clarifiers here. This is the Archer's Discernment Oracle deck. So we're going to use this deck just for clarifiers, and then we'll pause and get into your message. And I will be working with many other Oracle decks, so make sure that you guys hang in till the end. So what's happening in the month of April for Group 1? We have around or in winter. Yeah, there's some new beginning, but it's moving slowly for you guys. We have live it up. Interesting. We have no plans. Lots of gold energy. We have drama and red flags at the bottom. So maybe there's some red flags or something going on that just kind of made you guys feel like you have to kind of proceed with caution this month with regard to something important in your life. And there's a lot of gold energy here. So I definitely feel like you guys are surrounded by abundance this month. Like if you guys are worried about like your finances, I don't think that you need to worry so much this month about that. I know we don't really have any pentacles coming in, but that's just a message I'm getting for some of you guys out there. So let's start off in the beginning. So beginning of the month of April, we have the Magician card reversed, clarified here by around or in winter. So whatever you guys are trying to attract into your life is kind of slow to grow. I'm almost wondering if for some of you guys that you've maybe been subconsciously blocking your manifestations from coming in. And this is why things are coming in a little bit slower than you may want. Yeah, because Magician card reversed is sometimes when one of two things. It's like either you guys are like forcing this manifestation, like you're doing too much, manifesting out of a place of fear, which would make sense with the Fool card reversed. Or maybe you're feeling like you don't have the skills and abilities to create what it is that you desire. So we have this time frame of winter showing up, and winter is definitely talking about this manifestation is coming, but it's coming slow. I also think that this could, for some of you, be talking about whatever it is you desire happening for you around winter time, whenever that season is for you. We have the Hierophant card clarified by Live It Up. So the Hierophant is kind of talking about the status quo in a sense. So I definitely think that there's some sort of something in your life where you guys are sort of just doing the same thing, the traditional thing, the thing that you've always done. And because this card is the Shaman in this deck, I do feel that you're getting some sort of really important clarity or advice from a subject matter expert or from a mentor in your life. And I feel like this person is telling you that you need to relax. I feel like this person, this advisor, whoever this is telling you that you need to spend more time living it up, because I think that this is better for your spirit right now. I think the problem that I feel with you guys is when we're trying to like really call something into our lives from a place of fear, or we don't feel like we're blocking our own manifestations in a way because we can't maybe let it go. I feel like this advice you're getting is really wise, because it's saying to live it up and have fun and do what feels good for your spirit versus worrying so much about this manifestation. Because the more that your mind is focused on what you're trying to call into your life, the harder it's going to be for it to come in. You have to really be able to release and let it go and let things kind of naturally flow to you. We also have the Judgment card clarified by no plan. So this is definitely telling me that there is some sort of calling that you guys are experiencing this month. Like there's a higher calling you're trying to answer to. You're wanting a new beginning. You're closing out a major cycle in your life. And with no plans here, this is kind of saying like, this isn't happening right now for whatever reason. So for some of you guys, you may need to actually make a plan in order to ascend to the next level. For others of you, this could still be about being able to surrender and allow things to flow in naturally. But I think that the Judgment card is saying that it's very important for you guys to have confidence in yourself with regard to this matter, because you are ready. You're ready for next. You're ready for something new and different. So I think it feels like you guys, pile one, could be potentially like blocking your own progress because of self-limiting beliefs or doubts. So, but you've got 3 major arcana cards here. So it's like there's definitely big major changes happening for you in the month of April, big major energies that you guys are moving through. Things may not be coming as fast as you want is the issue. So let's see. We have denial, failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. Yeah. So there's something that you guys are really needing to release and let go of. And I feel like it's these self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviors that are preventing you from really standing in your power this month. We have balance, juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself. So here's another message reaffirming live it up. You guys are really being called to like find ways to call more balance into your life. Find ways to bring more joy, more fun, more exciting energy into your life. This is going to help you. You know, you have to pour into yourself. And maybe this is the reason why we have this Magician in reverse. Maybe you guys are spreading yourselves too thin, worrying about other people instead of worrying about pouring into yourself. Okay, let's see. What else for pile 1? Jupiter return benefits. This is great energy, group 1. The universe is definitely trying to support you this month. There's definitely, you know, a lot of abundance around you. I feel like you guys really need to just kind of pause for a second here and pay attention to what's around you instead of forcing something or going after something with doing too much to the point where you're feeling out of balance or you're feeling friction. Because Jupiter return, it's talking about benefits. This is talking about the universe wanting to deliver your desires for you. This is the universe preparing you for expansion, preparing you for what is next, right? So you guys have to be mentally ready for what's next, is kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Let's see. Let's get a couple more. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, discovery, exploration. It's like very Sagittarian energy for me. So I think, again, that can also be kind of talking about this living it up energy and balance of like exploring new things in your life, expanding yourself, pushing yourself outside your comfort zone a little bit. We have the DNA karma. So you guys are learning a lesson. This situation is presenting you with a lesson. So I think for pile 1, it's like any sort of like unhealthy cycle that you guys are finding yourselves in this month. And I just realized you guys have the number 8 here twice. And number 8 is a karmic number for me. You can kind of see the number 8 here in these snakes too. So it's like, yeah, there's something that you guys are learning this month. There's some sort of karma that you guys are working out. And with DNA being here, this is sort of like maybe a pattern or something that you've maybe inherited from your ancestors that you're needing to break free of here. So this can be your ancestors, like of years and decades and centuries past, or this can be talking about like your more immediate ancestors, like your parents, your grandparents, things like that. We have the Milky Way perspective. So kind of like with Jupiter, it's like, I think that it's really important for you to sort of this month kind of zoom the lens out, pile 1. Zoom the lens out. Same thing here with Judgment. This is kind of about like zooming the lens out and looking at things from a much higher perspective. Because when you kind of zoom the lens out and look at the big picture, sometimes that can help us more easily navigate out of a situation and prevents us from like getting caught up in the weeds or getting caught up in like, you know, the nitty-gritty details that can sometimes hold us back. Like, I know for me, I'm definitely that type of person where I can get very caught up in these like perfectionist tendencies and perfectionist details. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to release that this month. It's like they're wanting you to kind of maybe take a more well-rounded approach to life, if you will, more balance in your life. So instead of maybe focusing in on whatever you're manifesting or one specific category in your life, it's kind of about zooming the lens out and looking to see, where do you have imbalances, right? Are you someone that works all the time and you have no social life? Are you someone that's always with your romantic partner and you don't have your friendships anymore? So it's like, it's almost like you guys are being called to do like a life review in a sense this month. And this is going to help you to work through whatever this karmic energy is. Let's see. Let's just close this out. A couple more cards for group 1. Ooh, okay. We have the Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibilities. This is beautiful energy because This is also about expansion, you guys. When I'm looking at this starfish, I'm thinking about putting feelers out there. You see the little, I don't know what those are called, the scientific term that starfish have that help them kind of move around. But, yeah, this is all about opening yourself up and realizing all of the potential possibilities that are out there for you. Like, again, with Jupiter, the universe is trying to work with you. There are a lot of benefits and rewards that are going to be delivered to you, but you have to be willing to explore a little bit. You have to be willing to open up a little bit and maybe think outside the box and push yourself to move outside of your comfort zone a little bit. So interesting so far, group one. What we're going to do is we're going to close out your reading. I'm going to pull one of these, two of these little cards here to see like what categories of life might be the most significant to your month this month. So I'm just going to kind of shuffle around. And let's go with this one. So we have marriage. So there could be something in your marriage or commitments in your life that needs review this month. Let's get one more. And we have success. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you guys are desiring success this month, and I feel like success is imminent for you. You just have to be willing to go out there and get it a little bit. So I think we're going to go ahead and close it out there, group one, but I would love to hear from you in the comments below how this reading resonates. What do you have going on for yourself this month of April? Let me know. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in a new reading very soon. Bye. Hey there, pile two. If you guys picked out this beautiful little celestite crystal with the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, let's go ahead and get into your April reading and see what is coming through for you this month. So I'm going to start by channeling some tarot cards. We're just going to look and see kind of the series of events and energies headed your way as you navigate the month ahead this month. And then we're going to move into all of your oracle cards as well. So we are getting lots of detail. Make sure you guys stay till the end because I'm also going to be pulling to see kind of like the top categories of significance in your life this month. So that should be interesting too. All right, so for pile two, we start off with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have a Queen of Swords in reverse. At the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you guys have some blocked energies this month. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's just good to be aware of. Let's get some clarifiers here, and then we'll kind of get into the energy. So clarifying this Two of Pentacles. I definitely feel like money and finances are a theme for your month ahead because you guys do have a lot of pentacles showing themselves here. So we've got When It Feels Easy. Yeah, there's something you guys are dropping this month, something you're letting go of. We have Love Is There. And one more. Making more money. What did I say? At the bottom of the deck, we have romantic vibes, but it is reversed. So there could be a love interest also of significance or romantic relationship or just some sort of relationship energy, really of any kind coming through for you this month. But what I'm seeing here as you guys kick off the month of April is letting something go with that Two of Pentacles reverse. Like there's something in your life that I think you've decided this isn't flowing for me anymore. And so you're trying to kind of strive for balance. So I'm actually reading this Two of Pentacles in a really positive way because I feel like you guys are realizing that if something's not flowing, if something doesn't feel easy, then it's not natural or productive for you to keep it in your life. So it's like you're kind of taking something off of your plate. So whatever it is that you guys are thinking of is probably the thing that this is talking about. We also have an Ace of Pentacles reversed, clarified by Love Is There. So the Ace of Pentacles is usually about, a new opportunity for abundance and prosperity in our lives. And with it coming up in reverse, there's either a blockage around this energy for you, or there's something again where like this is talking about investment. And I feel like you guys might be, again, it's like kind of mimicking this image of the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're dropping things that are just not worth your investment anymore. So even though you may not feel like it's worth investing in this thing, whether it's a person, a place, a situation, a career, a financial investment, it's like there's still an energy of love being there. So whether this is love for a person, even though you're not investing in them, or whether this is love for a type of work you're doing, even though you've decided you can't really invest in that this month, the love is still there. But again, I really feel like the theme here is around like figuring out how to strive for more balance in your life. Then we have a Queen of Swords reversed, clarified by making more money. So I think that there's an energy here of, I'm almost getting like new beginning energy as well, because you guys have the number 1 here twice and you have an ace. I feel like you guys are wanting to find a way to create more abundance and generate more wealth in your life. There could be a theme here of trying to work on the energy of money as well, and trying to build a relationship with money and finances where things just flow and feel a lot easier. But with the Queen of Swords coming up reverse, there's a need here at the end of the month to find some clarity around how you're making more money. Communicate with people who can support you around making more money. I also feel this Queen of Swords is about you guys sort of softening your demeanor around something or someone, because it's going to help you with your financial flow and your abundance. So I think you guys will kind of know, depending on your situation, what that could be talking about. There's a lot of different scenarios at play. So let's get a couple more cards here for you and see what additional details we need to know about your life this month in April. We have ask your angels, seek the divine, your angels want to support you. Yeah, so I think that whatever you guys are going through, you're being protected, you're being supported this month. And if you're not tapped in to your angels, your ancestors, your spirituality, this is something that's going to help you to kind of navigate these energies and to seek the answers that you need. We have release. Yes. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Yes. That's the energy I'm getting, you guys. It's kind of like this vibe of like something, look at this. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. That's exactly what I'm getting for you this month. It's like there's this huge energy of needing to like reassess and reevaluate your priorities and who, what, and where you are investing your energy, your time, and your resources in. So definitely feels like a month of release. It feels like a month of purging. I definitely can see that Queen of Swords reverse is like coming in with a little bit, like I was saying earlier, softer energy, forgiving energy versus being really cold or kind of cutthroat with people. So let's see. For pile 2, what else should they know about their month of April? We have the 11th house of friends. So here's the relationships coming in. And look at this, you guys. This fell out of the bottom of the deck, but you had Venus. So there is definitely a theme about people and relationships in your life coming through this month. You know, some of you guys may have your money or your finances like tied up in friendships. That may not be the case for everybody. This 11th house of friends could literally be talking about friendships, but it can also be talking about any sort of relationships or networking in your life. So if you guys were kind of resonating more with these more career and finance messages, the 11th house of friends could be just talking about building up your network this month and finding the right connections in the right places in order for you to achieve the abundance that you're going for. But I have to say, like, money is also energy. Like, this energy of making more money for some of you guys might have to do more so with the energy that you're exchanging with your friends, the energy you're exchanging with other people versus like the literal meaning of the money. if that makes sense. So let's continue for group 2. What else does group 2 need to know about their month of April? I'm hearing April showers bring May flowers. So I feel like some of you guys, like this releasing grudges, you know, like it might feel like difficult and challenging this month, but like I think that it's going to help you blossom later on to forgive people and heal from any wounds. So this is so funny because this card came up in pile 1 as well, the karma card. So this is like this energy that you all are moving through this month is some sort of a karmic lesson for you. Could be around friendships, money, whatever theme resonates with you. But yeah, I was pointing this out in the last group. So you guys have the number 8 here. I'm seeing a little number 8 here with the snake. The number 8 is significant here. There's a lesson this month for you. And with it being DNA, you know, this could be like some sort of an ancestral pattern or energy that you guys are healing this month. Something that's been passed down from your family through generations and things like that. We also have the whale card coming through. So this is a really cool energy, you guys, because the whale is talking about trying new things. It's about testing the waters. It's trying new things. It's about kind of stepping into new experiences, stepping into experiences that feel different, that kind of get you out of your comfort zone, that help to put you around new people, put you in new places, right? I think that's where, again, this 11th house of friends is coming in. So this can, again, be about like networking for a job. This can be about trying a new activity where you can make new friends and kind of build up your support system. Spirit is saying love is there for you. There's people there that you're going to want to connect with, that will want to connect with you, but you've got to be willing to put yourself out there and test the waters, you know? Let's continue here. For pile 2. Okay. We have the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Beautiful energy. Yeah, there's definitely like another theme for you guys this month about being willing to step outside of your comfort zone here. We're getting that a lot. It's like releasing the old and seeking out and embracing the new. I definitely think that for some of you guys, all these beautiful yellow flowers are really jumping out at me. The solar plexus could be one of the chakras that you may want to consider working on this month, either through meditation or doing some activities. The solar plexus has to do with your confidence, the way that you go after what you want, the way that you kind of stand in your power. And I do think that some of these new experiences that you're stepping into this month, some of these new connections you're stepping into this month are going to require you to feel confident in who you are, being fearless and bold and unapologetic in the way that you show up. So pile 2, we're going to close the reading out. I'm going to pull a couple of these tea leaf oracle cards for you. And we're going to see what are the common themes in your life that are being highlighted this month. So I'm closing my eyes. I'm just shuffling these up and I'm going to grab this one first. So we've got happiness. Yes. That's how I feel. I feel like for some reason that this group has been like, maybe like sequestered inside a lot or spending a lot of time alone or in isolation or just kind of, you know, there's been maybe some iciness around your relationships. And I feel like April is a month where there's going to be a lot more joy and happiness and excitement in your life, which I'm really excited for you guys about. We also have career. Yeah, that makes so much sense. I think that really reaffirms both of the energies that I was picking up on. One being money and finances and one being friendships and excitement in your life. So looks pretty cool, group 2. I would love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with your life. What do you have planned for the month of April? Definitely drop me a comment and let me know. If you're not already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in a new reading really soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you guys picked out this beautiful selenite crystal, this will be your April forecast. So we're going to start with the tarot and just look to see any specific energies, events, people of significance presenting themselves to you this month. This is going to be like kind of your timeline of events and energies that you can expect as you move through the month of April. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to move into your oracle cards, and then we will close out your reading with a tea leaf oracle or two to look to see the most important themes or categories of your life being highlighted this month. So we've got the Star card. We have the King of Cups in reverse. And we have a Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have a Ten of Wands in reverse. So letting something go this month, letting something go, not putting as much effort and energy into something, not overexerting ourselves anymore. I definitely see at the beginning of the month with the Star card, there's a period of renewal and rejuvenation, taking a break, getting ourselves re-inspired and hopeful for the future. I also feel that a lot of you guys at the beginning of the month of April are specifically healing your heart because this card is green, highlighting the heart chakra. So there's something around the heart space that's being noted at the beginning of the month of April. I also think some of you guys may find yourselves in the spotlight at the beginning of the month of April in a good way, doing something that you love. Okay, we have online lurking. Yes, that's like what I was getting. It's like I feel like some of you all might be on social media and you've got people watching you. You have a lot of eyes on you. We have drama free. And we have no more drama. You guys have a lot of drama cards coming through. I feel like this month you're letting go of something that's causing you stress and drama. With this Ten of Wands here, that's at the bottom. I feel like you've been, and right underneath of that, look, we have the Tower. So you guys have been exerting your energy into something, maybe coming into the month of April, that was just like not serving you in your highest good. It was stressful, and maybe you weren't feeling supported. But I feel like this month is a month of enjoyment. There's specific messages about releasing that energy, emotionally detaching from it with the King of Cups reversed. And I also think with the Six of Pentacles here, it's like kind of learning how to better measure the amount of effort and energy that you're giving to a situation, so that you don't become gassed out anymore. So it's beautiful. It's like there's a period of healing and recovery, being in the spotlight for some of you guys at the beginning of the month, followed by a period here of just like emotional detachment from any drama or situations that are causing you stress. And then rounding out the month by having a little bit more balance in your life around the effort and energy that you're putting in versus what you're receiving back, either from a person or a situation. For signs, we do have Aquarius here, and the King of Cups is a water sign. So there could be a water sign of significance that you guys are detaching from. This could be the person that's causing you drama for some of you guys. But I also think this King of Cups is just talking about like being able to just become a little bit more emotionally detached from something, not feeling as strongly about it as you once did, which is allowing you to kind of again, be more measured in the efforts you're putting forth. So let's pull some of these cards and see what else comes through for you guys this month. Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation and prayer. This is kind of what I'm seeing here with that star card at the beginning of the month, you guys. It's like, it's just a period of renewal for you. Healing. And I think a lot of you guys who chose this pile might be spiritual or have maybe like meditation practices. Maybe you like to pray. We have patience. Manifestations are on the way. Love this. Yeah, so again, balance is coming through. This has been a theme in a lot of the readings for April. And it's like, with this patience card and the Six of Pentacles being here, it's like you guys are learning that like you don't have to be so extra. You don't have to do so much to get the things that you deserve, right? It's about telling the universe through just enough energy, putting just enough energy forth, like this is what I want, and then trusting that the universe is going to deliver for you. And it can be hard to do, you know what I mean? Especially in our society and the way that we're told to just like go after things. It's like that hustle culture, always being on your grind. The universe doesn't really work like that. Okay. Yes, we have the Leo. I will. You guys are definitely in the spotlight this month in a big way. There's a lot of eyes on you. You guys might be leading something this month, or again, like maybe some of you work on social media, and this might be a month where you guys are really taking off with your work, having a lot of eyeballs on you online with that online lurking energy. But the Leo energy is also talking about your self-confidence, your self-worth, and your self-esteem. So there's certainly an activation here around that for you this month as well. And yeah, it's like a Leo knows their worth. You know, a Leo 100% is the type of vibe that like they know what they want. They know what they deserve. And a Leo always is going to think they deserve the absolute best. It's just like an innate characteristic. Leo is also very courageous energy, confident energy. It's almost like you guys are behaving as if you have whatever it is that you already want in your life. Let's see. We have Gaia, nurturing. Yeah, I definitely think that the beginning of this month is more about like healing. You guys, I think, are spending time out in nature. Potentially, this is so funny that this healing wisdom card came out. Spending more time in nature is coming through for you guys at the beginning of the month. But also Gaia, I feel like this is about nurturing your creative projects as well. And kind of spending the time at the beginning of the month leaning back versus taking a lot of action, leaning back and just receiving attention, receiving the accolades that you deserve and desire, and just spending more of that time like incubating the things that you're working on. With the shaman card coming up here, this is talking about ancient healing wisdom. So some of you guys might be connecting with someone this month, maybe an ancestor, a relative, or spiritual advisor, someone that's helping you, guiding you through some of this drama situation that you guys could be moving away from. But this card is really cool because it also talks about understanding the root causes behind certain things that happen in our lives. So for example, you know, if you guys are healing from, let's say like an illness, right? Some sort of an illness, fatigue, whatever it is, this is about exploring the spiritual reason that this illness even happened to you in the first place, right? So kind of looking for the spiritual meaning, the spiritual connection to anything that's feeling off balance in your life or anything that's causing you drama, for lack of a better word, because that just seems to keep coming up. So let's see. I think some of you guys too might be spending a little bit more time like to yourselves this month. So it's like, even though the Leo card is about being in the spotlight, I don't know if this is going to be like a super social month for you guys, because I feel like it's more of a, like you guys are kind of like striving for sanctuary outside of any chaotic situations. Okay. We have the Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. This is so beautiful. This is connecting back to this energy of the heart chakra here with the star. And look at this, you guys. At the bottom, we have the lion. Be generous of spirit. That's like the Leo card right here. So yeah, this is about learning to look for love in all areas of life, in all situations in your life. I'm also getting a message here about like the way you express yourselves. I'm hearing that song that's in is it Cinderella, where she's talking about Sing Sweet Nightingale? I can't remember that Cinderella if it's Snow White, but there's something about like the way that you communicate and needing to communicate in a loving way to people in your life, and vice versa, like striving for loving communication all around, because I think that maybe this could be the source of like why there's been maybe drama in your life in the past. So, oh, and I also think this could have to do with your online presence too, the way that you communicate and come across. So we're going to close this out, pile 3, with, I'm going to use these little tea leaf cards. I'm going to just pull 2 just to kind of capture the 2 categories in your life that are the most significant for the month of April. So I have my eyes closed here. I'm just going to pull 1 first. We have career. That's what I was getting. It definitely feels like this is a big month in career for a lot of you guys out there. 1 more. We have marriage. So for some of you guys, you could be focusing on relationships this month, literally getting married, or there could be like, this can also be talking about the commitments that you've made in your life just in general. So it looks like a really positive month ahead, pile 3. I would love to hear from you in the comment box down below how this resonated with you. What do you have going on for yourselves this month of April? Drop me a comment down below and let me know. If you're not already subscribed, please be sure to do so. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in a new reading really soon. Bye.